Hello, my name is Bill Haley, and this is part of my 3-minute introduction series into Haley 2024 The Movement's Government Reform Ideas. This one's going to be going a little bit into my reforms, but it's going to give a little bit of the arguments to go into one of my reforms. So, let's imagine if 2 states in the current system allow their citizens to sign on with the other states' set of family law. So, family law could be very individualized. Virginia, let's say Virginia and North Carolina. Let's say within the Virginia legislature, there was always arguments between the liberals and the conservatives, between the Democrats and the conservatives or Republicans, on what type of family law there should be. Whether we should have higher protections for marriage, a stronger marriage laws, weaker divorce laws. What are we going to do with children of divorced children? Should they go to the mother or father? What are all the regulations dealing with all that? That's what we're talking about. Regular family law. How do we do a divorce? How do we do children? How do we do elder care? Anything that's designated family law. And there's conservative ways of looking at it and liberal ways of looking at it. There's a lot of different ways of looking at it. So let's imagine, because North Carolina has a conservative group of legislators going and wanting to have conservative, and Virginia has a group of conservative legislators, and each has a set of liberal or Democrat legislators, and they're always fighting for one way or the other. And let's say they got together and said, look, all the conservatives can go to Virginia and all the liberals can go to North Carolina, and all the liberals can sign on with the liberal North Carolina set of family law, and all the conservatives can sign on with Virginia set of conservative family law. You get to choose. You have to choose one or the other, but you get to choose. And then judges from North Carolina will set up shop on occasion up in Virginia, and Virginia judges will go down to North Carolina and set up shop. They will have switchover days. They can manage that. That's not a problem. So, what if they were able to do that? Legislators from all the linked states agreed to the tax, and then another big issue. The people who are governed by North Carolina vote for the North Carolina legislators just within the family law sector. People in Virginia, the people who are regulated by them, including people in North Carolina, just for family law, sign on and vote for the leadership and the funding and everything dealing with family law. Would that work? I think it would. But let's not just go with 2 states, and let's not just go with 2 ways of looking at it, but let's go with a dozen different states doing a dozen different ways. So whether it's Tennessee's included, and New York's included, and Florida's included, South Carolina, Georgia, all the surrounding states are included. And you can get very conservative to very liberal to very in the middle to a lot of different ways of looking at it. And each one governs themselves. Funding and regulations and what the law should be. Divorce laws. They can all set up shop in everybody else's states. So it's organized. Would that work? Well, it's basically what I'm trying to do with the overall CRA structure in many different areas of law. So, anyway, a lot more to look at my website, and until the next video.